Hello everyone. Om Namah Shivaya. Today we look at Ashlesha Nakshatra. A bit scary nakshatra to many of them because it has got the symbol as a snake, okay, which is like it's called Sharpa, okay, it is called Samp in Hindi, Pambu in Tamil, okay, Pamu in Telugu. So these are some of the names that people speak when they speak. So Sharpa, the moment we say snake, when we see the symbol, it's a bit scary. Okay, let's look at it, how this symbol works. Okay, how what we can identify from this. When you look at this symbol, it falls in Cancer. Cancer, the fourth house. So Ashlesha is here. The fourth pada falls here. So what you find is Sagittarius first pada. Second is Capricorn, third is Aquarius, fourth is Pisces. So there are four Navamsha falling in this. So let's explore. So how do you pronounce it? You pronounce it Ashlesha. Ashlesha. That's how you pronounce this particular nakshatra. Okay. Okay, let's go into this. So some of the important names, like it is also known as Ailyam in Malayalam, Tamil. Okay. So that is it. One more terminology that they use in speaking, and it is the ninth nakshatra of the all the 27 nakshatra here. That means we have so far covered 8 nakshatras, almost in detail. Okay, there are more details to that, but I can't cover everything in that. So it's probably when we are discussing charts and other things, probably we will discuss that and see how best we can do justice to the details of the nakshatra. I don't think so we can ever do justice to the details of nakshatra because there are so many permutation combination of each nakshatra, each padas. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. So in association with this particular thing, it is symbolically shown as coiled serpent. Okay, and Mercury is supposed to be the lord of this particular nakshatra, and the deity or the deva this particular nakshatra is Naga. Naga is snake. Okay, so it is a lot of it is associated with intuition, mysteries, so no intelligence because of Mercury. Okay, so a lot of insightful, they're very wise. Okay, no, if you can put passionate, if you can put all these things into the fourth house of a mother, you can find all these things in a mother. So you can see that she is mysterious because you don't know how she thinks. And intuitions generally work out very well for mothers. If the kid is far away and if he's in some kind of a danger, the mother can always feel it. Okay, so we have seen incidents like that in our own life. Okay, and mothers are generally more intelligent than anybody else, but we still say, you don't know anything, you are sitting at, but they are very intelligent in their own way. Okay, very insightful. When they speak, they give you ideas which otherwise neither your father, neither your mother or brother or could have met. She will give some ideas which will be very insightful. Okay, okay. She might not be educated also. That's a different issue. But the kind of wise knowledge that she gives is phenomenal. Okay, so that you can think about that mother figure in this Ashlesha Nakshatra, and she can be very dangerous also if it comes to problem with their family, kids, all. Okay, we have seen them. We know them how mothers can be dangerous if it comes to the kids of their kids and how passionate about their kids are. So okay, so is also when they talk about Kundalini Shakti around the spine, this is also said to be raising that also. Okay, that is what it said. So I don't know much about this Kundalini stuff all. So if somebody talks about it, please learn from him because I don't know much about it. So that would be the right way to put it. Okay. Okay, Ashilesha first, but there are something that when somebody is born in this, so there are some elements of it which affect somebody. So like Ashilesha first path if somebody is born. So there is nothing wrong in that. It's a very good nakshatra. You don't have to, when a born time is very good, you don't have to do any parihara as it is. Okay, no remedy is required. When it falls in the second one, generally it is seen as a dosham. Okay. So what do you have to give food, okay, or annadanam in the baby's name. within the first year you have to give. That is when it is in the second pada. When it is in the third pada, okay, what happens is the mother might have a problem. So what you have to do, Annadanam in the name of the mother within the first year. When it falls on the third, the father might get. Okay, so father should do, in the father's name they should do Annadanam. So that is the first one, no issues. The second padam, you have to do it in the child's name. When it comes to the second pada, you have to do it in the mother's name. When it falls on the fourth pada, it should be done into the mother's name. Okay, so these are this thing because there seems to be a problem with the lifespan of this particular nakshatra. Generally notice. So to avoid that, they say go ahead and do this thing for this particular nakshatra. As usual, let's go with some stories connected with this nakshatra. So Krishna Kalinga story is taught from our school days. Grandmothers would have recited that. So Sri Krishna in Kalinga, Kalinga happens to be a serpent with multiple heads, like 5 heads. So if you go to any Balakrishna temple, you will find Balakrishna standing on top of that snake, okay, that 5-headed snake. So the story is like this particular snake used to make a havoc the in the lake that is nearby to Vrindavana. So in that he used to make a lot of disturbance he used to create. And Krishna wanted to take care of. As a kid, he went there, fought with him. He defeated him and danced on his head. Okay, so essence that you have to pick it up is like they are capable of creating troubles. Okay, and similar story is we all have heard about Samudra-Manthan. Okay, another story connected with this nakshatra is the Vasuki serpent. Okay, was used as a rope. So the tortoise avatar, okay, of Vishnu was the base of it, and top of it was the Meru mountain was used for churning it, and the rope used for churning was the Vasuki snake serpent, okay. And this Vasuki serpent, when they were churning it out, used to split poison, okay, which Vishnu used to take care of it. So this is different from the halal that came from the churning of the ocean. This is the snake used to split, probably because of the pressure it couldn't hold, it was splitting, okay, whatever it is, it was splitting. So this nakshatra, you can think about something like that. They will be splitting something which will be disturbing the life of others, okay. So there has to be somebody who has to control it. So that's how you have to take that nakshatra. The story are connected to that. So there's one more story where Vinita and Vinita and Kadur, there were two stories. Okay, so they were actually Muni Kashyap had 13 wives, and only two of them wished to have kids, and these were Vinita and Kadur. So they prayed, and so Kadur she wanted too many kids, so she was granted that doom. Vinita wanted only limited kids, but intelligent kids. So Kadur gave birth to thousands of snakes as kids. So for Vanita, only two were born. One was Arun, another Garuda. Arun happens to be the charioteer for Sun. Okay, the person who sits behind the 7 white horses is Arun. Okay, that's why we also give a name to Arun. We connect with Sun. Okay. That's how we connect. Okay, the one who rides the sun itself. Okay, so takes the render. So that is what is Arun. And Garuda, we all know it's also what you call is a vehicle for Vishnu. So when he wants to travel, he will travel. Even in today's temples, you will have the Garuda Vagnam. Go to Tirupati, you have Garuda Seva. So like that, Garuda is generally connected to Lord Vishnu. So but what happens is Kadur gets a bit of jealousiness because of her two kids being very close to the god. So she plans and tells that this white horse, okay, she goes and says, if she goes and tells to Vanita, Kadur goes and tells, by tricking, tells her, if you tell the correct color of the horse, I will be your slave, and my snakes children also will be your slave. Otherwise, you and your two kids should be my slave. That's how she does. And tricking her, she goes and tells her kids to go into the tail of the horse and change the color. So the kids go and they cover up the horse's tail. So when they both go there, Vinita fails the test. Okay, because she didn't know it. But later on, she realized that it had been tricked. But as per the this thing condition, she has to be slave, and two kids also has to be slave. So this is a condition. So but she was tricked. But this didn't go well with the both the other kids. That's why Aruna and Garuda, both of them are against snakes. So this is another story. Okay. So what you have to look at it is, so cheating is also a trait of this particular nakshatra. Okay. So this nakshatra is also about cheating. When we come out from that story and then we look at the remedy, because you might be affected by that. Okay, what we saw, because when we are the victims of that particular nakshatra, then we have to search for remedies. So Karkadeswara, Ishvara. So that temple is one which is located in Tirudunvankadu, okay, in Tanjavur. Okay, in that place is what this temple is there. Okay, so Karkadeshwara is the god there, and Apurva Vananayaki is the goddess there. So when you have a trouble with this nakshatra, you have to go to this temple and pray. And normally in this temple they put sesame oil for the abhishekam. So it's when the abhishekam, after the abhishekam is done, if somebody consumes that oil, related to that problem gets cured. Okay, this is one of the belief, and lot people have claimed that it's possible, it happens. Okay, but there are other remedies also that are there. Other than that, because everybody cannot go to the temple there, right? So Vishnu, praying to Lord Vishnu helps. Okay, Shiva also helps. Both of them, they will help you with this particular nakshatra. So you can offer what you can offer to the god: milk, flower, that is possible with you. Scents, okay, kumkums, okay. So these are things that you have to do. You have to either chant Om Gam or Om Namah Shivaya 108 times. That helps you to reveal. This is the mantra for that. So on Mondays you should feed the snakes. Okay, so Naga Panchami is that also they go and feed. Technically speaking, there is a lot of scientific study saying that snakes don't drink milk. This is symbolically you have to go and offer it in the anthill, okay, where say snakes are supposed to be staying. Okay. So, and scared plant tulasi also you should water. Can water all the days except Sundays, okay, to get rid of the negative energy of this nakshatra. Okay, feeding cow with green color vegetables like grass, anything green in color. Okay, those things you can feed to cow. Okay, and when we talk about kalkanda, right, that you can give it to on Tuesdays you can feed the animals. Okay, kalkanda is not sugar. Okay, it is a crystalline form of sugar. You should go and give it that. So and you should give it to. So you can donate to Hijiras, because Buddhan or Mercury is also known as dual sign, right? So Hijiras or the unisexual people who are there, so you can give them offerings. Okay, in India we don't discriminate them. Okay, in fact we honor them by calling. They will be the one, they will come, and when your house is when housewarming is done, we call them. When a marriage happens, we call them. So we don't discriminate. In some of the temples they call them to do certain important functions. The reason for that is they are seen as Ardhanadishvara, okay, Shiva's form. Okay, so that's it. Okay, we don't discriminate them as others, so which I'm happy about our culture, the way we look at people at every cadre of life. Because nothing wrong, right? Some karma they have been born like that. Who are we to go and comment or make a big news about that? Okay, so we don't have to. They have their life, we have our life. Just that they are part of the living things that are around us. Like, so we have to be with them. So there are some common remedies you can try. You can go to some temples. Okay. However, if you want, if you are really troubled, you should get some astrology to look into that. Which portion of it is actually will help you. Okay, because not all remedies work for everybody. The reason being is you have certain detail that you have to pick it up. Okay, which pada, which nakshatra, what is that it is affecting you. Okay, which portion of it is what is affecting you. So based on that, a specific small remedy will be there. So which will emerge out when you discuss properly, provided the astrologer is clearly telling you what is it, instead of trying to make money out of it. Okay, you should know what is saying. So there are a lot of things, small things. The remedies are generally simple. You don't generally go and do big yagnam all. You just go and do very small remedies, which basically the remedies are the change in your attitude. Okay, so that is what it symbolizes. So if you change yourself, and if you're ready to do that, and then what happens is that turns out that your negativity goes off. So it's something like, no, you hate somebody else, and if you plan someday that it's okay, I don't want to hate him, I will forgive, okay, but not forget. That's okay. Okay, the moment you forgive him, you don't have to forget that. You forgive him, then you can live your life. So that means you have made a transformation in that guy's life and your life. Okay. So that is what is required. That is what remedies are all about. So you have to identify that remedy and then you have to go ahead and do that. Okay. Remedies are generally mentally oriented. Okay. So it is how your mind works. That is what is a remedy. Okay. So you have to see, based on that is what remedy should be given. Okay. Okay. After the remedy, let's come to the reading of each and every pada. Okay. So in the pada section, the first pada as an it falls on Sagittarius. The D9 will fall on Sagittarius. So obviously it will become knowledgeable. He'll be well learned. There will be religious things he will be discussing. Very intelligent on this. These people are also capable of doing some, giving you some remedies, in spiritual remedies, which will be very effective. So they give you the changing world itself will change. That kind of mind they will have, and they are good in building religious places, education institution, churches, temples. They donate for that. They will do this all. So there is a nice part of the nakshatra. When it comes to the second pada, Capricorn, it's any. Okay, Mars is debilitated. Mars is exalted and Jupiter is debilitated. So you can think about silly things that these people will do. Say they will do silly things because of the debilitated Jupiter. So there will be fears, there will be fighting. Typical like a labor mindset is what you can see in this nakshatra pada. Okay, they'll be a bit selfish, they'll be fighting. So what is the goal? They will follow that goal. They will follow. They always will be trying to get some authority. Whatever little they get, they will try to grab that and they will try to talk about. So government employees, like we have seen government employees, right, who don't deserve that position, but out of turn they would have come there, and we don't have a choice, but we have to agree to that, and we say, okay, what to do? He is in that post, that's why he's talking. So no, that kind of a character is what you can find. Okay, so in this. So when it comes to Pada 3, okay, it comes to Saturn, but here it is Mula Trikona of Saturn. Okay, so what happens is they will be interested in doing small time jobs. Okay, they'll be a bit stingy kind of a character. Stealing is will be one nice habit because from there it is the eighth house. Okay, so hidden things they'll do. They will be working with others. Emotions aimed at improvements. A bit underprivileged. Okay, wanting to reform the society. Okay, so this is the kind of they will normally face with asthmas and things like breathing, lungs related diseases. So this is what you can find from third pada. When it comes to the fourth pada, So then it goes to Pisces. Again, Guru comes into the place. So again, this will become knowledge. They'll be respected by, because ocean is also a lot of knowledge will be there. Great suffer. They will suffer for others. Every woman, most of the women will like them. Okay, very fund wise, they will be very rich. So emphatic. Okay, so extremely emotional. So they have all this nice characters about living. They have interest in arts, very hospitable. So you go to home, they will feed you, keep them, things like that they will do. They are involved in hospitals, okay, states. They are generally taken for tasks. People will use them, okay. So they suffer from a bit of mental issues at times. They also have financial problems. So they have moralities and illusion problems also will be there with them. So these are some of the things about Ashlesha fourth pada. So overall, each pada has got its own characteristics to play. So when you see the nakshatra, there are good as well as there are bad. Okay, so it is indication to us given by which Navam side falls. We try to read and define, but there are more to it than what our eyes and brains can meet. Okay, out of experience, you will meet so many things, and you will have to work on that, and you have to learn. So it is not something I didn't learn all this thing overnight. It took me ages to prepare. Okay, something like 1986 is where I almost started this particular subject, and in 2023 is what I'm recording this. So it takes such a long time to pick up, but at least today you have YouTubes and books as available for you to do it. So just explore it. So it should be easy for you to learn and use this knowledge for betterment of your life, everybody's life. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Hope it was interesting for you. And if you want any more details about this or any more specific things to be recorded and put across, do let me know. I'll try to do my justice on that. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye. So, by that, we come to the end of this particular nakshatras study. So, if you want any other details or related to this, just put a note or mail to me or comment on this thing so that I can work on that and create a content on that. Okay. Thank you for your time spending on this and listening to all this. So hope it was useful to you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.